that we want to be fun, a bit more like a more socialized experience, more social experience, like rather than just text, right? Or the voice call, you can actually like interact. You can use your emote, um, and so we're actually working really hard to bring out the utilities out, even that metaverse, right? So we need to think exactly how we're gonna earn money using the metaverse. So using that, we can actually enhance the value of the fish. But for now, we're gonna need to build a core product and show them like, oh, it's gonna work. Everything have to start with like the free version first. And then that thing you have to be good. People like they really like to use, and people like involved in it. So then you can monetize it or something. Then you can actually introduce fish system as a way of like of paying in that metaverse. So um, what I was the bottom line is right now you can't even like you can't see what are you going to use with with the fish yet, but it's going to be the core element in the metaverse that we're going to build. And but we don't do anything yet. You don't need to pay anything, but right now it's going to be the free version. Everyone can join, so we can encourage more people to join. Even from other communities like all the Solana's communities like SMB, the Chendai, or Tuxbird, or like any other communities, anyone can join. So make like the space grow bigger, then you can do something with the fish. And yep. Uh, thanks, Dr. A. Ape, you wanna have any question? You on mute?
I'm gonna get off. Thank you so much
Oh
for the
yeah, yeah,
No,
clarification.
yeah, yeah.
I'm super
Thanks, Dr.
excited.
A. Cheers,
of
man.
course.
Take
Yeah,
care.
man.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So why is Abe is not turning his mic on? Anyone have want to jump on board and ask any
Yeah,
question?
yeah, I
Oh
got.
yeah, yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
Hey, Abe, how
yeah.
you doing?
Good. How are you? How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Okay, so my main question really was, I guess, what's in store for now that everybody's minted or most people have minted?
Yes.
How do we keep people like joining the Discord and kind of growing the community?
Yep.
Because right now, it kind of just seems like there's a barrier between the people that have the OG passes and the people that are trying to join in, and they're asking questions like, "How do I get these new airdrops? Where do I get fish and everything?" And then just
Yep.
it's like a big wall between the people that have OG passes and then the people that are trying to join the community, and they're like, "Oh wait, I'm gonna miss out on the airdrops. I'm gonna miss out on this. I'm gonna miss out on that." And there's nothing like from the website or anything that says that there's anything in store for anybody joining the community now.
Oh, that is really good question
Very
about like
good.
so. Um, Talk about like growing the community. That's what we want to introduce more NFT, like sort of like to give like opportunities to newcomers. But we're gonna stick with the free airdrops that we promised the OG pass holders, which is the 2D CATPUNK and 2D Cat Steampunk. It's like a gift for you to have. It's not like it's like a cool thing for you. It's like because we are like production team, we can,
Extra incentives.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's like just extra stuff for you. But like and so in January might gonna do like a spin off of the cat punk. We think about like sort of like a fashionista cat punk is like more like a more clothing thing. We want to enhance the brand recognition of cat punk. We're gonna use the fund that we got from the mint to pay for ads or like some sort of billboard. To so enhance people like, oh, have a community here in a big one in Solana. And by that, like, actually people organically will join their Discord and see
Put a
what's
big
happening. And
presence.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
rather than we put too much thinking about like how the money gonna work, because in every I know money is important, but it's if you're using the money to be the core of a community, it's really hard to for people to stay in a sustainable. I spend countless hours to look in other Discord channels, and I think like other channels they did pretty well in terms of like doing their community. And I want to learn the way they have done. Like for example, like DJ Night, like in the past, because they've been like early movers. So they have like some big communities already, like because the early people, but now NFT is growing. Solana has become like the fourth one in the list of like market cap, and I think like more people will join Solana and as well as NFT. For example, like not, and I think that's the space is gonna be more crowded, and they're gonna look into like potential one, looking for the OG one, looking for like a nice looking one, and we want to be stand out. So by saying that, we're gonna focus on more organic promotion of the brand. So you will be, but and in the meantime, we need to stick with like sort of that roadmap delivering, because we promised quite a few things. So we need to sort of like finalize that before we actually moving, further. Because we want to do a good thing at a time, and you remember like that means we have some grammar mistake that really embarrassing, because like the teams were all totally overloaded, and we actually like that was like a big mistake to have, and we don't want to make the same mistake again, so we need to be like,
Quality first, trying to deliver a quality product at first, and
yeah,
then build off from that.
yeah, because right now it's like all everything like we sold out, so we got everyone had have their old Ochi pass, so right now we need to do the free one, but we have to be a quality one, so everyone
And
can, yes.
yeah, I was gonna say, just to clarify with Abe, to really to wrap like that question. I know Genesis, you said that we're obviously gonna relook at the light paper, just for, pretty much, and give it a revision. And really, what Abe asked was a great question, because really the biggest barrier of, hey, well, we obviously want to, the OG pass holders, we want to reward them for being early adopters, and being a part of our project in the beginning.
Yes,
So by
yes.
holding those OG passes, those are those benefits by receiving those airdrops. And those people did take some time to read the light paper and kind of do their own homework. Whereas the people that are coming in now thinking it's just an NFT project, they're not seeing the bigger picture. So I thank you for your feedback on that, because maybe what we can do on our end is really making that distinction clearer within our website, or the future revision of the light paper. So these are some of the notes I'm kind of taking down right now. So Abe, thank you for that. Those are the things that
Yeah.
we need to
I,
really educate the new people coming in, so they don't get
Yep.
scared. There is a lot of moving parts. This is not your everyday NFT project, as we said in previous AMAs, and from the get-go. So it's just something that you have to wrap your head around of, yes, there is a barrier of people that are coming into the space now. They're understanding that, hey, I'm trying to get into the space, so where do I go? Do I go to Magic Eden? Do I go to the secondary marketplace to buy a 3D CATPUNK? Okay, what else? So that's what we
well,
really need to... Go ahead.
oh yeah, I was just thinking, like, from the perspective of somebody that's joining the community now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's what can they look at in the next like 6 months to a year that would get them excited? That's the issue I see right now,
Okay.
because it's great for the OG pass holders, right? But then anybody who's joining, they're like, okay, well, they're gonna put up a 3D art gallery, but I can't do anything with that, and also I don't get any drops for the next 2 months, and I also get no fish, and I also get and there's almost nothing on the website that says if you join now after mint, something happens. You
So
know,
in essence,
it's just you
as a
you
holder of a
you
3D
have to go.
CATPUNK.
Yeah, exactly. As a holder of a 3D CATPUNK, there's nothing there, so there's no benefit to holding a 3D CATPUNK. So people are just flipping,
Uh,
or that's what I'd imagine.
and actually like that exactly, it how to say, we're actually changing from, so 3 cat punk is a great product that we're having, and that is like is, but it's not our like long term goal. We want people
Right.
to evolve around that, the OG pass. So we're gonna have people like gonna go and buy the OG pass. It's actually more, because how to say, with the 3 cat punks, right? You have different rarity, you have different pricing because like the rarer one, the nicer looking one, more expensive, right? Uh, but let's say you buy one for 800. Oh, it's like someone bought like a 440 soul the other day, for example, and someone sold for like one soul. But at the end of the day, the the how to say the benefit that you're receiving is totally the same thing, right? It doesn't make sense. So that's why we introduced that sort of OG pass system when you have like 9,000 something passes having the same sort of benefit, like no differentiate between them, and you can sell them with the same price. So you can just go on the market and go. You can buy without thinking about a rarity, but you want to be a part of the the core OG, or the one actually involved with like the how we're gonna grow, rather than stick with the that's three CATPUNK, because like we have a big team, so we're gonna roll out it's like new avatar for you, so you can use it multiple avatar in the metaverse. You know what I mean. So you're actually paying two soul, that and the three Kapang is like an awesome gift to have, but like on the main sort of our utility is gonna be in the OG pass. Just like
Yeah.
imagine it's just like the shadowy coder with the Genesis Go. People like say the art is all right to have, but because the UT is sick, so because they have the RBC and everything, the same thing sort of concept, but we give you something really cool like the 3D cat punk, but the main UT is gonna stick with the OG pass. So that's why we rather that finish all of the not all, we like spend more time concentrate working on the roadmap delivery, rather than go back and look at what's the market behave on the three cat punk. But we do worry more about the price of the OG pass. So you understand my analogy? Sorry,
Yeah.
my
Yeah. And
explanation. Yeah,
yeah, I get it.
yeah,
I was just pointing out something that I
yeah,
noticed in
yeah,
the
yeah,
chats.
yeah.
And like
Yeah.
everybody that comes in that hasn't gotten the OG pass is
Yes.
questioning how they mint, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah,
everybody has
yeah,
to
yeah.
tell them you can't.
Yes. So exactly like we want to have
Mm-hmm.
we want the OG passes to have some exclusive rights to our mint, our drops, and our sort of benefit. So that's why we worry more about the floor price of the OG pass than the three cat punk. Because in the end
Got it.
day, yeah, the art, right? Some people you like the art, some people they don't. That's why they sell it for really cheap. But
Right.
but as a company, it's like a long term project. We'd rather have like a core product, which is the metaverse we're building, and we want people to believe in it rather than in the art they're holding. Because as I said again, some people sell it really cheap on the market right now, but it doesn't mean that our product, the roadmap that we're delivering is actually low price. So we want people to think even more into the project by holding the OG passes.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thanks, Abe.
Thanks, Abe.
Yep.
Anyone want to jump on stage? No question. Hey, I see Arvin. Invite him to speak. Hey, Arvin, you can click that green button showing on your screen. Yeah. Hey, Arvin.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man.
Okay, so my question is, do we have any plans for voting system, like for OG pass holders?
Pardon. What system?
Do we have any voting system, like OG
Voting.
pass holders
Yes,
can
yes.
vote? Yeah.
So I contacted Grape yesterday. Yeah, like and asked them like, hey, can we update the list of the blue pass holder so everyone can join, and we can do more vote about. So for example, if I want to update the light paper, I want to increase the price of the OG pass. No, it's not the price of the drop. So right now, like for example, the 2D cat punk is cost of 250, and some people approach me and say it's a bit too cheap. So can you raise the price a bit higher. So like 500 or a bit even more. So we want to have that sort of like uh, um, decision back to the community. They can decide it. But because the Grape is not really integrated yet. In the meantime, we're using another platform we called. We just contacted them yesterday. What is that called? Just hang on. Let me. What they call? They call Squats. And I think they sort of like do like a DAO kind of structure. So I don't know yet because someone showed it to me, and I need to understand how they work. But I want people to use the OG pass to vote.
Pretty much how the
Great,
Yeah,
government.
yeah,
great.
yeah, 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 yeah. And
Okay,
the
thank you.
and the other one is like the CATPUNKs. They just in the end of the day they good art. And they have their own utilities. Like for example, right, you need to hold you need to have that 3D cat punk, so you can have a cat punk in the metaverse that we're building. Otherwise, it's going to be another standard character. For example,
I see. I
yeah.
see.
So, like, for example, if we, in the future we gonna increase, we want to have more people to join in. You we want to offer you multiple avatar. You can choose. You know, we maybe have like a younger version of the cat. We're gonna release it, for example, and you can buy into it and put it on our metaverse. You know, I want people to have multiple choices, so you can jump in metaverse with the different avatars. For example, like you can even use the SMB, the monkey, like the 2D kind of thing, but you have some sort of conversion by our artists, and you need to pay fish on it. So it's in the end of the day, don't worry too much about the floor price of the 3D CAD but I think you should be worry more about the price of the blue one, or like the green one and red one. So now the red one, red one and the green one holding pretty well because the majority of the people holding the OG pass, they understand what's the benefit of the OG pass rather than they you know that's if people think it's not it's worth it, they can just gonna sell like with any price, right? But they hold it pretty well. And I think with the blue pass, a lot of people saying like they can see that the price of gonna be like 0.5 or something. That's something we need to worry, and we need to increase the utilities of the OG pass so we can bring that one up. Because at the end of the day, the thing that you paying like at first was the OG pass, right? You minted to so you pay for that one. And I want to increase the price of that one rather than the other one.
I
Because in
see.
it, yeah, because in the future we have the 2D CATPUNK, right? We have the 2D cat Steampunk, and they might have different floor, so we can't really keep the floor of all the projects going up.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
And there's another thing. So since we have like blue passes and green passes and red passes, right?
yes.
In future, when we are voting, are the votes the same? Like in
The vote gonna be the same, just different benefit. That's it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
All right, thank you.
yeah. Thanks, Arvin.
Thank you.
Um, do we have Jace? We invite him to speak. Hey, Jace. Yep. Hey, man. How's it
Hey
going?
guys. Hey,
Hey,
thank
Jace.
you guys and the team for your hard work, and really cool to see you guys in Australia doing some interesting stuff.
Oh,
Solana.
you, yeah. Are you in Australia?
Yeah, I'm in Sydney.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So actually, I about to go to Sydney for like a wedding next week.
Yeah, nice and
Yeah,
sunny here at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Anyway, quick question from me. So I have one 3D cat punk, which is pretty awesome, and I have 2,000 fish.
Yep.
And I'm wondering, should I mint another 3D cat punk, or should I save my fish for like the 2D punks because they look pretty cool as well. So kind of stuck in a bit of a dilemma.
I know it's like a lot of people actually come back to me and ask like whether which one they should go with, and I mean, it's where supply there's demand, right? It's like and like that it's the pricing we don't see set like that, and because right now we don't have any DAO system, so we can have people vote on it. So I rather have that vote to have that vote on people. So if let's say we want to increase the price of the fish, it's not gonna come from us, but have to come from the community, and we want people to vote on it. But right now we don't have that system ready yet, so we can't really do anything. But the price is of the 2D CATPUNK is quite cheap comparing to the 3D CATPUNK, so you can choose. And I mentioned again that like if the 3D CATPUNK is not minted uh, yet until next week, we're gonna just gonna close that candy machine, and we're gonna extend it like to the future for like a year or something. At that time, like if people want to sort of like go back and they want to mint it, they just gonna so don't be worried about like what's gonna happen with, just let us say it's like we just close it, we're not gonna touch that, and you can just mint your 2D, and depends on what sort of art you like more, to be honest.
Based off the aesthetics, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, yeah. So I've got a bit of time to decide what I want to do.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
excellent. Thanks to you so much, guys, and
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
up good work.
yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Jace.
Jace. Okay, so I'm gonna start with answering the anime chat in the text channel. So first question, when FTX I gonna send them the list today, because we actually having some honorary CATPUNK for them. So that's why we waited for a while before we go with the FTX. Secondly, sorry, the question is gonna be sorry, the answer gonna be this week, but I don't know when, because I have to wait for them to put it on the list. But they told me to put like deposit something, which I'm gonna do today. Okay. The website state the percentage of the cluster that's still correct. It's not correct anymore. The reason because we went back to the final counts of the trades, and we see that the punk is like so we want a bit balance in terms of like of the trades. So you will see more variety of the cat punk rather than now that's 10% Cedar runner. So right now it's about like 15%. So 5% more for City Runner. But I think the rarest one gonna be the RoboCop, but it's still City Runner, right? But they are really rare because you only two of them each color. Hopefully anyone here get it. So second question is the about the process. Must change people are investing by NFT. They didn't have time, same right. I mean, they will grow, NFT will go from one to another person. If we hold the one we need to with us by limited drops. OG person, like person that don't have past degree. Any chance to fix that? OG person. I see. So actually, a really good way of saying how the people buying 3 CATPUNK gonna uh stay with the metaverse, right? And I feel like that's why like we're gonna open the market next week. People can sell the 3 CATPUNK. Sorry, the blue pass, and you can buy it. I think people is gonna sell it for cheap now. I think some people would say they're gonna sell it for 0.5 Sol. So you can buy that, and because in the end of the day we want to separate the thing we are, because we want to do like a bigger image, like a bigger plan rather than just stick with the 3D art. We want to do something that actually use case when we actually gonna um, get the real money for Alphabet. Because I think anyone here read the book Think Rich Grow Rich. If you want to be rich, you have to make other people rich, and we want to like increase the value of the fish, and by doing that we need to focus on the core product rather than the yeah. So hopefully you can snag one or two OG Blue next week when we open the marketplace. Any updates on there? I just answered that. Aren't the 3D CATPUNK going to Avatar Metaverse? Seems like they go to buy a long time ago. Yes. So as I said again, we're gonna convert them into 3D, like that, like an object file, so you can use your fish to pay for it. So if you're holding that the GPAC you're having right now, if you accumulate enough fish, you can convert that into a object file which you can use anywhere. And it's going to be like a low polygon, so it's going to be used to be in other game, so or like Roblox or something. A lot of use case for that object file, or maybe a cool piece to have, but you need to use fish to convert that. It's not like gonna be a free one. So that's why, like, if you have the 3 cat punk, you better get yourself some OG blue, so you can accumulate some fish. So the metaverse is the end game, the NFT, or just beauty. Yeah, thanks. So the metaverse is actually the idea, but so right now we're actually building the metaverse, but like a bit like you know, like more abstract. People join the Discord, they're talking, they're sharing their opinion, they're talking about like, and they're using their avatar as a way of like their identities, right? But in the metaverse, and like it hands one, you see everything in 3D. You can use your Oculus VR set to see people, like it's actually more real, and I think going to be in the future, and and we want to be on that sort of future as well. Um, Next question: will there be any partners coming? Yes, there will be. Because like right now we are building a minimal viable product, and then we actually have something on the table to talk with big players and also other sort of technical companies, so we can integrate some other cool feature into the metaverse, like trading, or that's something we can think about, like, and for example, like maybe advertisement. So you can, for example, like we can put some sort of logo banners outside. So there's a lot of use cases in there. But we have to think really how we want to do it. Uh, in your opinion, would you like to have a land system in the future? It's gonna be a land system. Because we don't know how we're gonna. It's gonna be like open world situation when you have actually land. But right now we're actually building into rooms. You have different rooms. But like let me see what we can do in the future, see if we can actually having a bit more bigger space when you actually have your own little slot there, so you can put your little stand or something like that. But like right now we're looking at just as like a room, or like a little space where you can host about 30 or 50 people in the same room. You can talk to each other, things like that. uh Will there be okay? What about NFT staking? So if you are aware, we are gonna list our 3 CATPUNK on FTX, so we can't have any royalty sharing on that one. But we need to think something. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and then because you having the OG pass, right? You having the fish reward, so it's mean that you are actually staking if you're holding it. Um, and Second, the next question, to be honest, if I just by without reading the white paper and therefore miss the fish drop, is yeah. So we 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 keep telling people that our project is not like a normal one where you are going and buy the 3D photo or like 2D photo. We actually want to do something a bit more than that. Um, and we are here for the future, and yeah, I think everyone want to join our family, please read the light paper to understand how the whole system work, because we have too many moving parts, like classic just said. We have the fish token, we have the OG
Mm-hmm.
pass, and 3 cat punk, so you better have a good read at it. um so I say that for voting where to put money and floor sweeping. So floor sweeping is a good practice, but that's something that we're not gonna do now. We need to focus on the product and delivery, because like because market is really really volatile. We rather and we just minted this week, so still the market is still going up. The pro price is gonna go up and down in the next 2 weeks. But let's say in the next 3 weeks or a month, when I think it's stabilized, so then we can actually push something onto it, but not now. Will there be any breeding in the future? Women cat punk and male cat punk being the star family? Oh, yeah. So,
It's a good one.
yeah, it's a good one. We're gonna think about it as a good idea about like going to start a family in a metaverse. So you can have a little kid there. It's pretty cool. Um, so hey Zenbird, saying, are you about any marketing ideas, promote the cats, YouTubers, stuff like that? Yes. Just as I said again, we want to do brand recognition promotion so we can grow the communities organically, rather than using a lot of like money incentives to bring in more people. We want to go like, so CatPunk is a cool thing to have in the purse, in the wallet, things like that. So we're gonna talk with like developers, sorry, that with the YouTubers and some other influencer, so see what we can do. Yep, so it's gonna be a lot of moving parts, so just um yeah, stay tuned. Keep different topic. Would it not happen supportive success of all our project? Yeah. As I said again, I hope our products gonna do well. That's of course we want to do that way, but we need to stick with what we promised the community, that we deliver like a uh, how to say a lot of benefit for OG pass holder, and that's what we promised people. We didn't promise anything for the OD, sorry, 3D CATPUNK yet, but we will do something for it. Okay. Uh, don't increase price of 2 CATPUNK, has no sense. People have to security. Yes. No, if we increase the price, we're gonna increase the drop rate as well. But we think about target date toward DAO creation, keeping the DH delay. We don't delay anything. We just contacted people, and we have to have the system implemented. Right now, we have the green pass and the red pass holders in the DAO, like in a special lounge. But not the blue one, because we keep asking people the gray, but I think they're super busy, so um, can't do it yet. Um, if you have increased your you can't simply increase the fish price, CATPUNK. Yeah. If you play increase. Oh, sorry, a lot of question. Okay, let me go one by one. In the meantime, anyone want to jump on stage to ask me any question? I can go back to the question later on. Text channel. Anyone want to jump on stage? Hi guys, don't be shy. uh, okay, I think can do comment. Andu comment. Yeah, right. Come on, yeah. See, please be brave.
Guys, hello there.
Hey,
Hey
how
man,
you
how's it
doing?
going?
Nice to meet you, man. So I was thinking about a thing like we spoke with some members of the group about the possibility that we can change the Twitter name that
Oh,
I'm referring to the
yeah,
sold
we
out.
changed already. I
Man,
changed
that's
it.
awesome. You did that.
Yeah, I changed it only because I'm telling you, I've been sleeping for like a day. I'm being honest,
That's
like
awesome.
I didn't have any time to actually read anything. Didn't have time to do anything. It's like it's just really, I've been so tired, and and I just came back,
I
and
really
now
appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
yeah, I think like that you got a really solid point about it's actually quite misunderstanding, because of the
Yeah, for
mint.
the new
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
coming.
Because of the mint actually still happening for the OG pass holders.
Yeah.
But like it's not it's over for the public. But we here anyway. It's like And then if people want to join the family, they can start to buying the 3 CATPUNK and also the OG Pass Blue. So, um, as I said again, so if you have OG Pass, right, you should have your CATPUNK because it's gonna
Yeah,
complete the picture. You know what I mean?
definitely.
So if people
Yeah.
want selling their CATPUNK, they're gonna sell the the blue pass. But I think they're still holding it to wait for the drops.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying, like you can't blame, and that's why like you can script them later, and because we have multiple utilities for the pass and also for the 3 CATPUNK. But let's say if we decided to have something cool with both the OG pass and the 3 CATPUNK, and if you sell your CATPUNK, you only have the full pass. It's been you're missing out on something, right?
Okay,
And
dude. Thank you
yeah,
so
and
much.
yeah, and I don't want to announce anything right now at this current time because everything is really volatile. You can see the plot price go up and down. You say a lot of people buying for really selling really cheap, but say someone selling for really high price, and like it's not really a time yet for us to jump in the space. Hey, come down. We're gonna do this and do that. Like we can't just go and promise people like sort of the thing with we don't have confidence to do it yet. If we want to do something, we have to have a real plan. How we're gonna enhance the benefit of the holders, both the 3D and also the OG pass holders. Then, if we do we have a capacity to do so, and if I think yes, we're gonna do it. Otherwise, we're gonna not gonna do it because we don't want to overpromise people.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Also, I saw that the famous guy Alejandro, he was promoting us, and I was thinking if he would make a YouTube video about the cats, well, that would
Yeah,
be awesome.
yeah. Like I'm be honest. Like he wasn't affiliate. He wasn't affiliated by us. So I just randomly found him like the next day when I woke up, and like say, wow,
Huge.
this guy had huge. He got like a
Huge, bro.
1.6 million something. Man, he owned a lot of Porsche and
Salamandrin, bro.
Lamborghini. Yeah,
He's balling.
yeah. It's like, wow, this guy he owned a cat punk, and and people hear it. And like and that's it. See the big people they
Organic.
actually buying. Yeah, they having the cat punk. They having their in their wallet, and the people who they are selling cat punk for cheap. It have to mean something, right? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like when you have like great people that believe in project. Like I'm be honest, I didn't pay him anything. I just randomly found him like online and say, wow, this guy's big because it's not really showing up on my Twitter, right? It's like when he so tagged me in, I didn't realize see anything, but like when I see the number of likes and retweet from his Twitter. I mean, he got about 100 likes something at the point I retweeted it. So wow, it's like who is this guy? Why he have a lot of likes and retweet, and then just to click in and see he really a organic person. So if you can see on his post, he like rarely sharing anything about NFT. So yeah, I'm a really like being a big honor for me to have him in the family. So
Yeah, it would be awesome if we find another YouTubers
yeah,
with
yeah.
like plus or something.
Of course.
So yeah, of course, that's what we're aiming to do to bring more people in the space, to have more people know about cat punk in general. So thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
Andrew.
so much.
I'm back, man. So any question, so just don't please feel free to ask me in the idea or the question support channel. I will check it out from time to time, but because I'm the main developer, so I still need a lot of time on working on the technical issues and everything, and also manage the team. So I'm really busy, but I will take time. I will have a look at it from time to time. Just ask me on that one.
I guess
I
no sleep, man. I heard you haven't slept in a week.
I've slept for like 12 hours yesterday. It's like man, it's legendary. Ah,
Thank you, man.
really, yeah, really, really nice that one. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. So anyone want to jump on stage and Galaxy here? Hey, Galaxy, you want to ask some question?
Yeah, I had a question on. So, how will Paw City work? work with the 3D NFT, as the 3D NFT will only has like the top image of your body and the bottom image is kind of cleared out. How will the legs work in that city, and what will be in Pond City? Like, will there be like
Well,
gambling games or a casino of some sorts?
yeah, exactly.
Or
Like
That's a great
we
question.
want to. It's a so we thinking about like we're gonna have multiple legs, right? You're gonna use your fish to unlock it. So and then you're gonna and then like when you unlock it, you're gonna pay some other fish to unlock the 3D bodies. Because like when we need to do 3D bodies, have to get the people to get it done for you. So you have to pay something, but I don't want you to pay the soul, but I want you to pay the fish. Does that make sense? And then you can use that to join the Pole City metaverse, and you can flex with that body, man.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Galaxy.
Of course.
Anyone jump on stage? I'm gonna scroll down in the chat, see what we're having. Okay. Sigmoid saying pass. He don't like it. He doesn't like it. What's the benefit owning the 3 cat except avatar? Um, yeah, as like I said again, we sell the OG pass to people like the people here minting when they minted out the OG pass. So let us think more about how we're gonna award the people with the 3 CATPUNK. But for now, if you want to get it listed on the FTX, you can't have any sort of royalty sharing or any point system associated with that. Otherwise, we have to be listed on FTX, and it's a really tough question and it need to do. So, but for now, but because of the OG pass, right? We don't have. I'm not gonna have it listed on FTX. I only have it listed on Magic Eden or Soulsea or Digital Eye. So, and it's easier for me to actually do anything with it. That sort of thing. So, next week, when the marketplace open up, I think heaps of people gonna sell that OG pass, blue. So just like stay tuned, and then you can buy one. Any idea of the RBG pass will be? It's not RBG pass, but it's a 3D CATPUNK but animated one. And it's really limited because like not everyone gonna have red, and they're not gonna have green and even have both the blue one. So
Just to put
okay,
more, just to put more iteration. I know Sigmoid was just saying like the pass, the OG pass. He may not like it, but at the end of the day, like the OG pass is the entrance into the, pretty much like the the Paw City metaverse. That's like really the entrance way, and then having that pass is really giving you the extra incentives of having the airdrops of fish and the extra utility of having the artwork, and then the extra benefits of us building out within the metaverse. So that's really the the foundation of the project. To kind of reiterate it. That's kind of where it's at. So just want to kind of just go back on that a little bit.
let me go back to my chat. Yeah, so I think I also want to type something, but if anyone want to jump on stage, ask any questions, so please feel free to raise your hand. Okay, I have Mark Rice. Oh, are you gonna jump on stage? Okay, anyone want to jump on stage, please raise your hand so I can invite you on stage so you can ask me any question.
Yeah, looks like I'm
Yeah.
not sure if Mick Rice here has his hand up.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Don't sell your old cheap pass because and also just hold your CATPUNK like the one you minted it with it, because like I think they they're sharing the same sort of things like Mark Rice. Hey, Mark Rice.
Hey,
Hey,
my check, 1, 2. Everybody clear?
everything is good,
Yes, I can.
McRice. How you doing?
Okay. So I have one question, Nori. Is our artist team going to working on more sneak peek videos? Because I think that we have a really good storyline, and with that storyline, I think that we could have so many ideas about the promotion.
Yes, but we have to like, do a sort of a video kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I will tell the artist to join in a, like a sort of like a tour, like I don't know, show what they're doing and like showing their face or something. Someone raised his hand. I love him. Hey man, haven't seen you in a while. Please jump on board. I invited you already.
Accept.
Yeah, I did, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I
Hey, how
can
Cool.
you
hear you.
doing?
Hey, sorry, been busy recently. Like
Yeah,
got
yeah,
swamped.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But just quick question. So around the 2D cat punks, right? So you've got the cat punk and then the steampunk. So are
Yeah.
those gonna have any utilities in the upcoming metaverse? Because obviously 3D would be your representation within the metaverse itself, but then what would be the utilities of those 2D cat punks?
I rather think that it's just like a free stuff to have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like and because like we promised people like we have airdrops, and I think most airdrops they like not really heavy utilities, but let's think what we can do with it, and for example, might be in future if we think about we're gonna convert that
Mm.
uh steampunk into cat steampunk. That's like a
Yeah.
3D cat steampunk. It's gonna be cool, right? It's like and then you need and then you need to have that steampunk in your wallet to make one 3D.
Yeah.
So you might be you can burn the 2D cat punk, so you make like 3D like 3D one, for example.
Jeez.
But yeah, but like it's a lot of use cases, and actually like it take a lot of time to develop because even like with our cat punk, right? We spend a lot of time in terms like making the assets in the 3D assets. We have like 150 trades something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and
I
then
mean,
yes,
sorry, I was just gonna say because I was just looking at the moon rank, right, which lists all of your attributes. Like,
yeah,
it's amazing how much attributes you guys have actually created and the number of facets for each part, which is like
yeah. It's like
mind blowing.
we that's the reason why we because we have 4 different classes, right?
Mm.
And if you can see, there's some like attributes only appear on
Yeah.
several classes,
Cool.
and we want because if you have just like a few traits in the same classes, it looks really boring. It will like look exactly the same, so we have to do like even more, and we have to adjust like the rates. Because right now, for some people ask me like about the rate of why the city run now like bit more than 10% now, because I
Mm.
think like I need to sort of make it more equal in terms of like more trades in all classes. That's why we have to adjust that proportion for a bit.
Cool.
But still, Sidon are still rarer than we weapon wielder and weapon wielder was still rarer than the punk. But
Yeah,
it depends on how people look at it. People like the art of the punk, but some people like the art of the weapon wielder, and you can't control it.
that's right. Awesome, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
thanks and congrats on the project. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for like being like a long time fan.
Yeah.
I hope you don't
Uh,
won't sell. Yeah.
no, 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 I'm not selling, man. Like, I'm gonna complete the RGB, so
Yeah,
just
yeah,
missing
yeah,
the
yeah.
blue pass now, but
Let's
we good.
go.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Elo.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay. So question 2D cat punk for staking. So only fiat David. So in the metaverse, will RGB holders fish will be able to sell for people to fiat me. Ah, hey, Dr. Mundo. Yes, I. It's my bad. I overslept. So I actually I was late about like 10 minutes or something, and I tried to ping them, but they did not get back to me. So really sorry for that. I actually reaching out to them and do it again. Um, and so someone asked about a fish can be you can change it for the fiat money. Um, I I can see why not, but like not now in future because like right now it's like the people using fish, right? They don't have any inherent value to it, and a lot of rule how you're gonna do it on the exchange, and we need to think carefully how we're gonna do it, and like we and people have to think fish is valuable first, right? So we're gonna stick with the roadmap, see, and a lot of like utilities and like a lot of use case will like the metaverse. Then at that time, fish will be available, like because it's profit for people to sell, right? It's like what's the point if you putting it on the market without any value? It's like we don't know sort of shit like we're not shitcoin. We actually have a real use case for the fish, but we want to increase more of like a utility so you can have like
Provide
more
the
value of the
value.
fish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he. I think they are pretty cool. I would like to do it again, but like I mean, I feel really sorry for that when I still have to adjust those sort of my slip on. Uh, okay. Any. Okay. So any question, guys? Anyone to jump on stage? Okay. GT94. Rise again. Hey GT, can you press the set button?
Oh, hey, McRice.
Sorry, I have one more question. Is there any difference in quality between the 3D cat pounds and the 2D cat pounds and the 2D steampunk? Because I saw that many people they are more interested in the 3D cat pounds, but I'm sure that they haven't know about the quality of the 2D and the 2D steampunk. So can you speak more about that?
The quantity or the quality?
The quality.
How's look like or? Sorry, I still can
The
get you.
quantity, like the number amount,
No,
the
no, not the number. It's the quality.
oh, the
It's
quality.
actually yeah. So it's showing on 2D CatPunk and 2D Steampunk channel in our Discord. You know, if you're in Discord, you like you see in sneak peek is the one below it.
Oh yes, I see. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean like different from the artwork. So is there any? I mean like the value of the 2D and the 2D steampunk. Is there any more value from that two thing?
So to be honest, like they are free for the OG pass holders. So our main product was like the 3D CatPunk, and the other one is just a free airdrop for people. So if you want to sell it on the market, we actually gonna contact like we're gonna ask March Eden to open a marketplace or like ask the Soul or Digital Eyes to open the market. So you can free to buy or sell what sort of price you think is fit. That's its value. But for now, and as I said again, the utilities gonna be we can't think about sorry we will do some sort of like conversion from cast like 2D into 3D, and might be some sort of like a sort of random lottery or something. But we have to think about really carefully that we how we're gonna deliver that. Is that answer your questions?
Okay, I get your idea. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, uh, MMH, can you jump on stage? And JT94 has invited you. Hey, MMH, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Yeah, I sorry, let me turn up your volume a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Doing
sorry.
good, man. Doing good. Thank you for
Yeah,
asking.
Is it- Thank you. So I was wondering, the 2D casting, will they have a utility like 2D casting? So will they be like in the metaverse too, sort of?
Genesis, I'm not sure if you heard that question, but the question
No,
was, if and correct me if I'm wrong, M. If he was asking about the 2D CATPUNKs and the 2D Cat Steampunks, if they're going to be part of the 3D metaverse, is that correct, M?
Yeah, that's correct.
basically they just 2D. So the 2D cat steampunk was like it's gonna be similar to the 3D cat punks. Like they might be have some sort of extra traits, but like they most of it really similar to the normal cat steampunk, but in 2D. So
Okay.
because like the main reason why you can do that 2D, so you can use it in an avatar, or you can do like a printout, because it
Yeah.
might be like in printouts looks really clean, but even though we actually provide you 2K resolution for the 3D cat punk, so you can actually print it on a big canvas. It's not gonna have big problem.
Okay.
But like it's sort of like the 2D. I mean, the next drop is just the free stuff for you to have, but because like less in the in supply, so you can actually do anything with it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So because I was like thinking about this recently, 2D Catpunk will maybe increase the value of 3D Catpunks because people will just want to have 3D Catpunks instead of 2Ds. So that's why I was wondering what was the utility of it. Well, thank you
yeah,
for answering.
exactly. Yeah. So so I think like in the space of NFT, right? Like more and more in the past it was just purely and like the photo and NFT.
Yeah.
But right now it's involving with the utilities and then the staking and a lot of things. But we not really want to promise anything to sort of grabbing people into buying the 2D, or because
Yeah.
they in the end of the day they just free jobs for you to have. But we're gonna open the market for you so you can buy and sell that one. But like for long term goal, we need to think carefully what you're gonna do. But for short
Oh,
term goal, it's not really something. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
answering my question.
Of course.
Um, so let me go back to your anime chat, and there's some quick question there. But what's I'm interested in those? Yes. So 3D one gonna be the one that we're gonna convert into the metaverse. So it actually has more value. And actually we spend way lot time more than the 2D. Like 10 times more like sort of effort to make it like 2D one. And that's why like that's why we decided to that have 3D cat punks like our main product, and you want just like free drops for you to have. And the OG pass is like a solid utility, so NFT. So if you hold an OG pass, you can do anything with it. Uh, any other question, guys? I invited you, JT. Okay, so maybe gonna wrap it up quickly. So what we're gonna do next? I said again, we're gonna stick with the roadmap. Uh, stick with what we promised. Fix all the problem that we having. Then we're gonna focus with like do push more into promotion, because like if you have like more people join in, we need to have like a good house, like like for example you want to invite your guests into your house, right? You want to have more people join in, you have to have a really nice like roomy house to have people to join. So we have to fix on the problem, and we're gonna do more so it'll be more attractive. In the meantime, we're gonna push for promotion. Um, I think JT want to join again. Hey, can you try again? Like there's a green button on top of your screen that you can click on it and you say accept.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking.
okay.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
I know. I
What's
know. It's
going
like
on,
I'm a.
that
JT?
button is really easy to miss. I'm telling you, I had the same thing. Yeah,
Same
yeah.
No,
here.
so what I meant I just want to clarify. So I'm in it for the long-term vision of the metaverse. Love that
Yes.
aspect and idea of it. Overall, NFTs are just eye beholder beauty. Understand that. I don't need a true answer on this, but what I meant by that in the future of like the metaverse, if fish are gonna be the main currency of how you buy like land, buildings, go club,
Yes.
and all that shit. Like, do you think possibly, being RGB holders and stuff like that, if we acquired fish more so, and you need fish to be able to do these things in the metaverse, do you think
Yes.
that'd be like maybe a good benefit for RGB holders possibly to be able to sell some of their extra fish to people, that are coming into the project later on, or, if they want to check out the metaverse, and they want to buy things, they're not going to really
Yep.
have
So
fish to be
that
able to do
exactly.
that. That's what I kind of meant by that.
Yeah. So that is the main thing, because in the main end day you want to enhance the like the economy in the metaverse, right? You have to have some sort of free market so you can actually trade it. You can do anything with the fish. So you can just like Decentraland, right? They have their own tokens and they use that as the main currency in their metaverse. And that's in Ethereum, and we have other one in Solana. That's what we're doing here. And like the way we utilize Solana is like super fast and no gas, right? So
All right, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I was just curious if that was like something maybe thought about or something like that.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
idea for like long-term holders and stuff like that.
exactly. Like that's a lot of people saying, how can I, how can I be rewarded if I hold this for a long time? And I tell you, the answer is like fish. The more you hold, the more fish you have.
That's right.
And that fish like is actually like it's easier to quantify, rather than you having more drops, because like, in M&A you drops a lot of EFT, and if you have you use no real use case for it, no real utilities for it, so it's not really, it's worthless to the holders, right? And we want to have a system, and we have a clear long-term goal, that and in the meantime, for example, if in future, right, if we have some VC backing, um, so we can do a little like an IDO kind of thing. We can like issue more fish. So all like big players, they can buy like a big amount of fish, so they can back us, so we can have more money to into production. Hey M, you want? Is that answer your
Awesome.
question, JT?
Yes, it does. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thanks,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thanks for
No
joining in
problem.
the family, man. And wow, you got a weekend, man. It looks really rare.
Man, I got to get up at 4:30 every day, man. I'm a project manager. I develop like actual real estate, so
Yeah.
that's my job. It's a
No, no,
stressful
no,
fucking
no, no,
job.
no. I said like your avatar is awakened. No,
Oh
yeah, it's
yeah,
like yeah,
I
like
got
it
I
looks
got a
really
few.
rare, man.
It's like after all the mints and stuff, it's like high threes, in between 3-4. I bet now. At first, it was about like
Ooh,
top 140, 150. I think what first time I looked at it was like 143, but
very
it ain't a bad
Yeah,
nice.
one.
yeah, it looks nice, man.
Very
If we
nice.
could do that if we could do families in the metaverse, I'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah, good looking dude.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
All
man.
right, I appreciate it, man. All right, hey Em, you invited on stage. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I fixed my mic
Oh, it's
because you
better.
couldn't hear me.
Much better.
Beautiful.
Um, so yeah, so what I was saying is that what I wanted to say is that so basically the fish coins are a passive income every month. So
Yes.
people that holders of OG passes will instantly get in passive income and could like refund their NFTs like this. It's sort of like I don't know if you heard of roaring leaders. They're doing pretty much the same, but what I was thinking is, are you going to like well, in the future, are you going to like, how do you call this, sorry, I'm trying to find my words.
It's all right. It's all right. Take your time. Relax. That's all right.
So yeah, are you going to create like a shop where you can buy things for your cat punks when like I don't know, swords or
Yep.
maybe
Yep.
hats and
So,
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, I have really good thing about what are we gonna do in the metaverse, how we're gonna earn money, right?
Yeah,
So if you are really just gonna selling the product for the OG pass holders, like it not really encourage like other people to join the community.
of
So for
course.
example, if you want to have like a normal people, just like doesn't have any OG pass, doesn't have any fish. Oh, sorry, and it doesn't have any sorry 3D cat or anything like that. They just jump into the space and they found something cool and they want to buy. How they gonna do it?
Yeah.
And I think and then they go jump on the market and at that time when we finished the metaverse we gotta have a dex for it and
Yeah.
people gonna jump on that dex and they will buy the fish from you guys who listed it and they just gonna buy it on the metaverse and then and you can even sell that lane so like you said like you have OG pass you can have like everything gonna be separate identities I don't want to have everything combined in the same place
Yeah.
because
Of
yeah, it's
course.
like you can do anything with it. Like it's like actually it's called the open world concept.
Yeah.
And then you don't have like anything to stick with a single entities like single thing like for example like a OG pass holder, right? So you can have sell your OG pass, but you hold your cat punk because you like your art. But
Yeah.
but you can still join the metaverse using that avatar, but you don't have your house, for example. Like you
Yeah.
imagine, yeah, it's like I want to have more like so more choices for people. A lot of people want to, hey, I buy this, can I have like all the exclusive rights of all the people have? No, you can't because you buying that one. So I think you better stick with one.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what I mean. And let's say that if you buy the OG pass and that's what we promised you, so you have that. And if you buy the 3 CATPUNK, I probably promise you to have like you can use that 3 CATPUNK avatar into the metaverse, and you have that.
Yeah.
I want to sort of like separate from that so we can actually easier for us to deliver like a step by step, each by each one. And I think Joe, I'm gonna let me invite him someone. Oh, is that answer the question, M?
Yeah, it does answer the question. And
Yeah.
my second question was in the 3D CatPunks NFTs, is there some girls in the 3D CatPunks? I was wondering about this because
You
well,
mean girl in real life or girl
no, no,
in a trade?
girls in the NFTs, like
Yes.
Yeah.
the 3D CatPunk are girls because I was well, I'm very curious about this project. Like this project is so interesting about it because you got so much potential. And yeah, one of my ideas was like, because if they have girls in the 3D CatPunks NFTs,
Yeah.
I was wondering if you will like breed the guys and girls be like together so you could have like maybe another collection that will be
Yeah.
baby CatPunks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So right now we actually have female traits.
Yeah.
So we have about 3% of the whole population. Only
Okay.
three
Okay.
percent they are female. So how you gonna see they're female? You can see they having like a female hair or you have like makeups
Yeah. Yeah.
and like and also female bodies when you have the tops. They're not naked, right? They all of them have clothes and
Of
like they
course.
have yeah. So you can see them straight away. And only they pretty rare because I learned from someone that told me like if you want to create a female trait, you have to have like a good look for it. So you have to have like a proper gold thing. You have to have a proper hand. You have to have different eyes, something like a more pink color. And man, we did like 15 traits just for the female thing. I can't remember the
Okay.
exact number, but like we created more traits just for the female. So it looks more aesthetics now rather than we mixing with the male one and we say it's just female. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and I think like Kazan here question about like um could or about the value of the fish. As I said again, we can't really tell you what's the real value of it because nothing has value until you think of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So we can't really say, hey, it's gonna be worth $100. It's gonna be worth $1,000. What we, but we're gonna be saying that's exactly what we're gonna build in the future, and that's gonna be use case for the fish. And the only way you can get fish is using the your fish it's on which on decks and that time you can it has a value
well,
but
basically, fish will have value. Well, basically, fish will be valued by the community. No.
Yes, that is correct. Yes,
That is correct.
and
Okay.
the more people join the metaverse, right, and the more people
But
like
well,
the concept. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, normally more people join, so more the fish will be expensive every time.
That is true. That's exactly why we want to grow the community, want to grow it organically,
Okay, okay.
and like make it like the whole thing easier for people to use. Yeah, that's why we do the chat room because like like you can actually more interaction with it rather than just hanging out like yourself in just look at all the avatar. What's the point? You have to have a bit on interaction, and you actually use case when you have a marketplace. You can buy like maybe you can buy real stuff on it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy like you can put like put your photo of your T-shirt that you design or something,
That,
and you can ask for to buy it on the marketplace on that metaverse.
okay, okay. Well, thank you for answering again.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
like too many use cases, and I have to think like how they're gonna earn money and try to make it happen. But for now, please enjoy your three cat punk. Put it in your avatar because it's a cool piece to have, and also holding your OG pass so you can get fish drops. Then please don't list it, otherwise you won't get the drops. But like about the 2,000 fish that some people missed in the first airdrop, we will look into how much total people that are missing that thing and see what can we do for it. But please stay tuned. Yep. Hey
Hey,
Chuan, how's it going, man?
hey,
Hey.
yeah, thank you for having me. I have a question around the metaverse
Yes.
that you're building, right? And you mentioned the central land, but then there's
Yep.
also Somnium and things like that are going to be popping up, right? Have you guys considered building your metaverse inside of those platforms? Because they're going to
Ah,
have people already, right?
have
You know what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean. Yes. Uh, so first of all, the center lane in Ethereum. So most of the so I'm not so
Yeah, no, but
sure if
like
they in
Somnium, right?
yeah.
Think about Somnium. They just announced that they're going to be supporting Solana, and they're now selling land on Solana. So there
Chromium.
are going to be some of those metaverses
Yep.
on Solana.
I
So how do you see that? Just
it's
curious.
it's like it's competitors, right? Uh, I think that's a good question about how we're gonna see. So first of all, we have our core members. So it's like like us the communities we already have, and we have the technology to build it. Like I mean, if anyone see our sneak peek, have you seen our sneak peek of the dancing cat punk?
Yep.
All right. So it's mean that we have the products ready. We actually having working on it. Like we actually using the website and you log in using it. So, I mean, right now it's about make sure it's stable, and adding more features or more function into it, and then you actually have a working prototype. With the orders metaverse, when you're saying is yeah, it's like we want to be open world, right? If you hold your 3D cat punk, and if you want to convert in like a 3D objects, you can pay us fish to make it like a 3D object, and maybe we can talk with those big players. But we rather have to something ourselves, uh, like just purely for the captain players, and because that is the way we're gonna enhance the value of the fish. Because if we go let's say if you're gonna start with other players and how we gonna incorporate fish into their ecosystem. I don't know how would that work. But for now, because we got the products almost ready, it's on still in beta. Need a lot of testing on it. So I think we're gonna release it in Q1 or Q2, and so people can actually join. And let's see what it's gonna future gonna be like. We're not gonna make any comments on how we're gonna join with the other one, but I don't think it's gonna be happen. I don't think we're gonna join the Sentinel because we want to be another one, like utilizing Solana fast or like transaction. and having like a good art in it.
You know, I see what you're saying, right? Being a competitor.
Yes.
Again, decentralized is just an example. That it's an Ethereum. There's others. Like I said, Somnium is now supporting Solana, right? And
Yeah.
it can bring more people over if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Versus what I'm seeing is fragmentation in the metaverse.
Yes.
That's going to start to happen. So if you want to
Yes.
drive more adoption, you say, oh, could you create a world inside Somnium? Because they have that concept of worlds. So you can have your own world. Could you create your metaverse inside that world? And then you can get even more people to discover the
So basic,
CATPUNK universe within that Somnium community. And
so
within there, yeah, go ahead.
you're trying to like well do a
And I
sandbox
don't
of
work from
3D
Somnium,
CATPUNK.
just so you know. I don't work
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm not trying to sell that at
Yeah.
all.
But I
But
I,
But does that
I haven't heard about them. Like, who are they? I know Decentraland, of course, but like I don't know about Somnium.
Somnium Spaces? Well, it's actually they're a pretty big player. They've been around for a little while. You should check them out. They've actually already built a big community. They started on Ethereum. They just announced that they're going on Solana. They just did an auction of land, auction of worlds. They have the concept of teleporters. They're they're
Oh, okay.
they're pretty advanced. They've been doing this for a few years. You should check them out. You should check out Arthur, their
so they're
CEO.
kind
I've
of
been
doing
following the metaverses for a little while.
they're
So they're different platform though. I actually checked them out. Like Somnium Space, they're actually using
Yeah,
Oculus and Steam. But our metaverse actually you don't need to use those. You just
you
on
don't need
website.
that for theirs
No,
either.
no. You just also on a website, man. It's
No,
on a
but
web.
you don't need it. No. It's not necessary. You can do it without the 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 glasses. But look, like all of these things, I would assume that your metaverse is going to eventually support
No.
glasses.
All I'm saying is like it's it's like a software, like a game. So it's like you have to install their software.
it's kind of sandbox, right?
Yeah, it's like yeah, something like that. Like
Yeah,
and
it's
like
kind of like Sandbox, but you
yeah,
can build
exactly.
your own metaverse. You can build your own world inside their world.
Yes.
So you can have like the CATPUNK universe could be its own world within the Somnium space. You know, think about the Ready Player One, right? Ready Player One, you basically have different worlds that you could go and join inside Oasis. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like that same concept. Again, I'm not pushing for this. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes,
And as
yes.
I invest in different metaverses and projects, I've invested in the Sandbox, in by buying coins and things like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and all those different. I have my CATPUNK and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, sure.
it's
But
super interesting.
the thing is, like I said again, I think they I look into their website. They're using you have to install the software to use that.
It's browser based too.
Is it browser
Just spend a little. Yeah, it's browser based. You can also
okay.
go through it browser based. It's when
But
you want to use the glasses.
But when it's browser based, normally they have a lot of problems because when they need to update it, they need to shut down the whole site before doing an update. No.
Yeah, but
I don't know those details, but you would have that same problem, right? Being browser based.
yeah, we are browser based. I'm be honest,
Right.
we're browser based, but I thought they doing I think it's demo or something.
And I had another question. Will you think that when you will release the 2D CATPUNKs, they will have like the same problem as the 3D CATPUNK when you uploaded
No.
it? So, because
I don't think it's gonna be a problem because we got the 2D CATPUNK ready. They all
okay.
they've been done because I'm telling you the process of making 2D way easy. I mean,
Yeah.
our artists take a week to finish that. Can you believe that? A week to
Yeah.
to finish one collection. He spent like he working like from 20 hours a day, of course, but he feel like did everything in 1 week.
Because I know a lot of people were complaining about it was very long, and they didn't know that Solana blockchain had a lot of problems. Well,
Yeah, and like it took me like so much time. I know it's my fault. I didn't know that uploading was that long. You know, it took me like it was like 26 hours something to just
holy
uploading.
shit!
And yeah, and then like I'm so like we finished everything. I told you like people like we finished everything. We're just waiting for uploading, and and when we upload it it's like about 50 gig, and like in Australia it's just terrible connection or something. But anyway, things go on, and lesson learned. And like we got everything ready, so we can just gonna deploy everything beforehand. And but like, we're not gonna share the site.
Yeah.
And then when it's everything up and up, we just show you the link, and then you can go there and mint.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
And yes, sorry.
about fish again. Well, the blue pass won't be able to mint for the first month. The 2D CATPUNKs and the red pass and green pass will be able to mint it. But I was wondering, so does that mean that the only one that will be able to get the 2D CATPUNKs will be the red and green passes, or
No,
or
so let's say if you have multiple passes, right? Or you can wait for like some time or something. So because they're gonna be like only limited numbers of OG passes.
yeah,
Red only 750, while
yeah,
we have like a lot of blue ones. So let's say if you have multiple blue one, then you can actually have one like um the 2D one, because I saw like a staking kind of thing. You know,
yeah.
if you have more passes, I mean, like you actually get more reward, and that's sort of what we're thinking about. And if you and let's say if you don't have like a lot of passes, you can wait for another month, and then
Okay,
you
okay.
have exactly the same concept. And like you holding for long, you get more fish, or you having a lot of like say you buy more, you get more fish.
So it's kind of like first arrive, first serve.
Yes, it's like first come first serve.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be open like unlimited time for the 2D one. So as long as you got the money, you can just go back and claim it.
Okay.
Yeah, and imagine in the future, right? We have made cool sort of like a how to say collaboration with other collection, and then you can actually be using the same kind of thing. You can use fish to redeem it. So instead of like doing fish drop, and like you have um how to say you doing like lottery based
Yeah.
system, you actually can use your fish to claim like a NFT from another project, or like multiple, like maybe the merchandise as well. If we do like something like a cool t-shirt or hat or something, you
Yeah.
can fish to redeem it.
Well, if you wanna, well, I could like, I'm not promoting or
Yeah,
anything
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
but if you wanna check a project in Ethereum that will is pretty similar to yours,
yeah,
you could go check Roaring Leaders.
yeah.
So they're
Roaching
basically
lead.
well,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me type it in
Yeah.
chat.
So maybe just DM me, and then I will get it looked at. Because in the end of the day, I constantly learning.
Yeah, yeah,
How like people how to do it. I want to get the best idea for our community.
of
It's like,
course, of course.
that's the reason why I just keep innovating about how we're gonna go from like just a normal 2D project into like metaverse, and like how we're gonna earn like a lot of benefit for the holders, such things
Well,
like that. You know?
I've sent you a friend request to
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thanks, bro.
so I could
Yep,
DM
yep.
you.
Well, all right. So you can I think I can DM you after.
Yeah,
So
you could
yeah, yeah.
DM me.
All right. We already an hour and a half. So any other question, guys? Uh, so Dave win. Hey Dave. I think I let you speak. Yep.
I just want to say, really good job, you guys. I'm really
Yeah.
excited about the project.
Thank
Thanks,
you
John.
so much, John.
Same here, same here.
Hey Dave, what's
Course,
up,
guys.
man?
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hey
Yeah, I
Dave,
can
how
hear
you
you.
doing?
Okay, yeah. Um, I want to know how can I get an OG pass? Is it possible to get it now?
The OG pass you can buy on March Eden, or Soulsea or Digital Eyes. But for the green one and red one only. But then if you want to buy blue one, you have to wait for next week. You know, the main reason is we don't want new people to confuse, right? A lot of people go and go buy the OG pass blue and red on the market right now, and they come
Okay.
and ask like, yeah, like say, hey, can I have redeem it for the CATPUNK, and say it doesn't work that way, and because the number of uh the OG pass red and green are not a lot, and also the price really high, so that's why like it sort of deter people from buying it. But imagine if like the people gonna buy the blue one gonna be really cheap, and people gonna just jump in like a bit above it, and they, yeah. so so I don't want to open the market right now. I have to wait until like next week. So like when you people minted all the CATPUNK, and it might be limited numbers left or something, but I'm just not ready for new players, because I want people to take their time to read the announcement, read the light paper. A lot of people make mistakes, so I just want to avoid it. And your giveaway will be sent out today, so just hang on. Thanks, Dave.
Okay. Okay. And okay, thank you for that. And the OG pass, at any time I get it, can I also get fish tokens?
Yes. If you have OG pass, we get fish token every month, and like
Okay.
two big drops.
As long as you're holding it and they're
Okay.
not listed on the market.
Okay. As far as I'm holding it, I'm not listing it on the market. Hello?
Yeah. So sorry.
Say, as far as I hold it and I don't list it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's correct. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up. And thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, I'm really happy with the result of the min and everything.
Yeah.
So really exciting future ahead. So see
And
you.
guys,
I think one guy just jumped in quickly. Mo17. Hey Mo.
I recorded the AMA as well, so everything will be
Oh yeah,
recorded and
thanks.
uploaded after we end it.
Hey Mo. Can
Hello?
you want?
Hello?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Yes, okay. My name is from Indonesia, so my English not so good.
It's all right, sir.
Hey,
Yep.
Mo.
I just want to ask about the different about our cane and city runner and else in metaverse. It is different profile or what?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
first, and second, I want to ask about Alpha Art. Alpha Art is not your own official link. Alpha Art Marketplace.
If you go to the official link, you will see the official market price. Like like we have several marketplaces like Solana Art, March Eden, and then I'm gonna put a new one in, including Alpha Art. Who else? Alpha Art, Exchange Art, and FTX. So three more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
About the different about Awaken and City Runner and else, can you explain it?
So if you read the life paper, it's just about the rarity of it. It's not really inherit any benefit. But like in the future, when you actually we want to do the metaverse, right? You will have different avatar for different classes to start with. We have like some default avatar for like a punk, some default avatar for uh, like a city runners, weapon builders, and awakens. So that's all thing. Is that answer your question, sir?
Okay.
Thank you so
And
much, Mo.
one
Yes.
thing about how rare it is possible you go to horror
How
horror dot
how rare is?
horror
Uh,
horror is
yeah. We will get in touch with them. I think we actually send them a couple of messages and say they will do something about. But like because I was so busy with the mint, I didn't have time to get to them. So stay tuned.
oh
Yep.
okay, thank you.
All right, guys. I need to jump and focus on the technical work. And in the meantime, any have any question, just shoot me in the question and support channel. I will be happy to answer the question. Thank you so much for joining today again.
Thank
Have a
you
great
to
have a
you
great
for the work.
yeah. Thanks, man. Have a great one, everyone.
Thanks, guys. You have a good night or morning.
Oh, by the way, Genesis,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'll send you a DM for something out
Yes.
of the
Yep. Sure.
Cat 3D CatPunks.
Yeah. Sure. Sure, sir.